Guys, it's Chase here. I'm back in the kitchen here for another video, and I'm excited to show you a recipe that I've created lately. These low-calorie spinach wraps. They're absolutely delicious. I want to show you how to make them, and let's get no further into the video. We have our pan out here and ready to cook, and our first ingredient is going to be just some chicken breast, main protein source, super lean, super good if you season it right, and it's what we're going to be using today. We're going with some non-stick spray. Turn that bad boy on, and I like adding water instead of oil because if you add the water right and it evaporates, you can cook it just as well as you would with oil, but it's also a lot better for you than just drenching your food in oil and deep frying it. So I like using oil as well with my non-stick spray. So there you go. Saves hundreds of calories when you're cooking chicken, I swear to God. All right. I'm just gonna throw in all this chicken that we have into our pan. And there we go, our chicken is cooking, and you guys don't need to see me cooking this chicken because it's probably gonna take a while, but as this is in the pan, I'm gonna cut it up into little like strips that you would get in a wrap pretty much. So I'm gonna strip these up, and once I get them stripped up, I'm gonna show you the seasonings I'll be using. Obviously you gotta go in with some salt and pepper, goes well with any meat, and onion and garlic goes great. And since I'm gonna try the red pepper today, just to give it a little spiciness. Some people aren't into this, I personally am, but don't overdo it. And yeah, these are the seasonings we're gonna be using, and I'll get to cutting it up, so see you then. So I was just putting up all my ingredients and grabbing some new ones that we're gonna need to put these wraps together. But we almost have the chicken completely cooked through. All the water has pretty much evaporated. It looks nice and white. All the seasonings are mixed in. And now we're gonna go in with our greens. We're gonna go in with the spinach. This is where the absolute volume comes in. And we wanna mix the spinach around with our seasonings so it also has our flavor as well. So, I got just a big bucket of spinach here. And spinach, if you've never cooked spinach before, just look at this. I'm gonna grab this whole handful and it'll all be gone in like 10 seconds. So get you a good amount of spinach in there. That looks great. And I'll add just a little bit more water. There you go. Put a little bit more salt on those bad boys. And some pepper. Up the heat. And just mix it around. So we want the spinach to have the seasonings that our chicken has. So it'll taste nice and good. Just mix these bad boys around. Yeah, well anyway, you can start to see it's shrinking a little bit, but it's gonna take a little bit longer. So I'll come back to you guys when we're ready to assemble our wrap. Okay, so now it is time to show you guys how I'm gonna assemble this wrap. And for our tortillas, we are gonna be using these low-calorie spinach wraps. I have no idea if they're actually made with spinach, but they taste really good. And they only have 50 calories per tortilla, so super duper low calorie. It's gonna fill me up and it tastes really, really good. And also, to go inside our wrap, we have a fresh head of lettuce. We're just gonna peel this off and put it in there. I love lettuce. It gives it a nice little cool crunch, and you always wanna make sure you're getting in your vegetables. And who doesn't love lettuce? I love it. Super, super filling, super, super low calorie. It's gonna go in our wrap. And to give it some more flavor, we're just gonna add this little sprinkle of mozzarella low-fat cheese. Just some cheese goes into everything. I love cheese. Just a little bit of sprinkle, give it some more flavor. And for our condiments, usually you would put sour cream in one of these things, but you know, I kind of like to stay away from that. So I love ketchup. You might think this is weird, but I love ketchup. It goes great with chicken. It adds a really nice sweet touch to it, and I'm just a fan of ketchup. We're gonna be putting ketchup in there. And even though I added the spicy seasonings, I still like putting just a little bit of Texas Pete in there. Just a little drizzle, not much at all. So you just get the flavor in, but it's not overpowering. And that's what we are gonna be using in our wrap. So I'm gonna just grab 3 of these spinach tortillas, throw them on the plate. And usually you could toast this in your skillet, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna throw them in the microwave for 30 to 45 seconds and let them get warm, and then we're gonna assemble our wraps. So I'll see you then. So now the fun part where we actually get to assemble our wrap, and let's get right into it. So first we're gonna grab our head of lettuce, and you wanna put the lettuce in first, because if you put too much into a tortilla, it's just gonna break. But if you kind of have like a little a bed of lettuce, it's gonna hold together perfectly. So we're just gonna take a great amount of lettuce off of this head. Just throw it in there. Like a little floor. There you go. And let's go in with about 1/3 of our mix. Chicken, spinach. Kind of got a lot of spinach in that one. There we go. Get our chicken and spinach in there. And let's go in with some of our cheese. Just gonna add a little sprinkle, nothing too crazy, but enough to get the flavor in. There you go. A little sprinkle of cheese. And we're gonna go over it with a nice layer of ketchup so it's not dry. And this is the last part. We're gonna throw in just a little sprinkle of Texas Pete. Just a little bit, not much at all. Now it's time to dig into one of these bad boys. And the thing is, one of these has about only 200 calories, something like that. Super, super lean, super, super filling. Tastes really good too. And yeah, if you're a person trying to lose weight or just trying to be healthier, just incorporate vegetables, low calorie foods, and lean proteins, and you can still make delicious food like this. Like, it tastes really good. Don't knock it just because it might look kind of shady, but super low calorie, super good. Time to dig into it. Let's wrap this up. Here we go. It's super good. It's like the lettuce is crunchy, the ketchup is sweet, and the chicken is seasoned really well too, so it kind of has a little bit of a kick to it. But yeah, this is really good. I really hope some of you guys try these recipes and just try to incorporate healthy recipes into your lifestyle, because boy, are they good. You don't have to run to McDonald's just to get a good tasting meal. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys, and I'm gonna absolutely destroy this meal It's gonna be tasty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I wanna continue to get better at YouTube and making these videos. So if you're watching this maybe for the first time, tell me what I need to improve upon in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for watching this video. It means the absolute world to me. And if you could, like and subscribe so you can see my content in the future. All right, I love you guys. Hold up. And I'll catch you in the future. See you.